yourself or deal some damage. The finest weapons and armor. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. All right, then. Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing. Whatever you need. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Mm-hmm. You looking for a new iron or steel? This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Good day. You the sneak. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Aye. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Mm-hmm. Need some? You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good day. You looking for a new blade? Ironers, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? And next time.
Nobody believed. Did you hear? Yes?
citizen. I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Thinking I need to train some more.
Fight with
Alright
us
then.
and you'll have stories to tell.
You won't get away from me! Must have scared him off.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, sister. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
You look strong. Come to Jorvaskar and be a companion.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you. They say Helgen got
We'll
hit by
pay
a
whatever
dragon.
it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorlin
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Brigands I can handle.
I only
But this
have
talk
two
of dragons,
Nothing. We cannot
we've gone
afford
mad,
to.
I say.
My lord.
What's the meaning of this interruption?
There's no time for
Jarl
rash
Balgruuf
action.
is not
I just
receiving
think we need
visitors.
more information before we act.
Who's
Well,
this
that
then?
explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I'm not surprised you, but not any. Far back in many of the details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. Why, this very palace, I'm not surprised, but not anymore.
This is
Dragon
a priority
War was
now.
a real event,
Anything we
although
can
only
use
the
to
barest
fight this
glimmer
dragon,
of the actual
dragons,
events has come down to us.
need it quickly.
Oh,
before
I
it's
thought
too
you were
late.
already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day. Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, I thought you were already on way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Is there any difficulty achievements? Should I be playing this game on a higher difficulty? Let's see. That doesn't seem to be... There is no difficulty. Oh, there's no difficulty achievement. Well, I'm pretty fine as is on Adept, which I think is normal mode. So if things start getting a bit too hectic for my liking, I'll lower it. It's my game, my playthrough, and it's my game. Plus there's no achievement for being it on a particular difficulty, which is nice. It's more of a challenge for street cred, you know? Ah, you beat the game on Adept. Pretty cool, pretty standard. Ah!
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
I do not want to.
Storm cloaks, Imperials, Dragons. It no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
Cheese.
You look rather pale. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! I think I can teach you a thing or two. As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. What do you need, my friend? You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. I have several elixirs for sale. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on shelves. Browse to your heart's content. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. I have several elixirs for sale. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to... serve you. You may be a hard... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll... serve you.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god.
Nothing
If a
of
dragon
our
attacks,
struggles,
well,
our
then it could
suffering.
be a different story.
Nothing.
What are you
And
looking
what of
at?
my son?
I'm not afraid of you.
What of Thorol?
Even if you are my
Is he
eldest.
nothing?
Aren't
So
they?
don't talk to me
I always
about
set some aside for myself when the traders bring them up from the south.
and he chose poorly.
I'm
and
sure
now
you
he's
could charge
gone.
double for
Such
those
is the
and
way
still
of the
sell them all
world.
within a
The sooner
week.
you accept his
You're
loss,
right.
the better.
I'll have to remember that the next time I get a shipment in.
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny. Hmm? Tea leaves, palm reading, crystal scribing.
Yes, Houseguard. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a-wasting.
Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so. I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway. I've got my eyes on you.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you, and maybe even fear you.
What is it, Argonian?
Don't you go tracking your dirty boots on my clean floor.
The Jarl is, the Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Father promised me
Joy. Visit to Dragon's Reach.
Now where is it?
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be patient.
For we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9. You walked among us, great camels.
You tried mercenary work?
Will you have venison anytime soon?
All crafted by
Certainly.
the great
I'll be sure to bring some back for you the next time I go.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
All for sale at fair price.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
The wind says the elsewhere is far away from. The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
There is no trust for Karsh. They'll never see you coming.
To replenish our supply of water.
The road takes us past.
I have traveled far across Tamriel to serve. It is all in this note. It's not frozen to ice, perhaps. Who does that? Who just leaves their garbage lying about? Need something? The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. They're a city so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made. Take a look. May the sun... you warm, even in this land of bitter cold.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
start running so I can stab you in the back? Wait to count out your coin. Come on, come on!
That's all you got?
It's nothing.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith, the finest weapons and armor. Forget to check. Have you met my father? The finest weapons and armor. Until next time. I helped my father in more ways than people realize. You need something?
Welcome to... We've got small weapons as well. The finest weapons and armor. Good. Doing business with you.
Yes?
You look like maybe you need a new weapon. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Until next time.
looking at? I'm not afraid of you.
Alfred,
Even if you are
patron
my
of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Which is mine. For you, Red Leaf. For I love you.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
Welcome, child. This is the Temple of Kinareth. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about a weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
God bless you, healer.
Your spirit is strong. Kinareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself. These days.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
The pain is so great.
We are